You've got so much to do and so little time. As a leader, not only do you have to cater to everyone's needs and your responsibilities at work, you probably have responsibilities at home too. How do you get it all done? I'm here to tell you. Hi, everybody. I'm Christina, creator of the Helping Professionals Leadership Series, where I've taken my 10 plus years experience leading and help organizations take their leaders from just filling the role to truly connecting with and inspiring their teams to crush their goals. And today we're talking about how to take you from being all over the place and just scattering frantically to get all of the things done, to having a systematic way to get all of your needs met, your team's needs met, and maybe have a little bit of time for yourself as well. The key to doing all of this is schedule blocking. So in this video, we're going to go through the details of each bucket of time, what they are, and how to schedule them on your calendar. It's going to be a little bit of a longer video than what I'm used to, so just stick around. It is worth it. The last two buckets are the best. The first bucket of time is just your day-to-day appointments. These are the things that are likely already on your calendar. So for me, as a therapist and trainer, these are my therapy appointments, the trainings that I'm providing, the coaching appointments with the leaders that I meet. These are those appointments, those tasks that are non-negotiable. They're happening at this time. They must happen at this time, on this day, every week, or close to that. The next bucket of time is the planned tasks bucket. So this is the things that are outside of my standard appointments, but still need to get done, such as checking my email, returning all of my calls at the beginning of the day, paying my bills, for instance, paying the business's bills. These are the items that are happening on a very regular basis, whether it's weekly, daily, that are already kind of keyed in. So you put them in before you start your appointments through the day. Most of us are checking our email. I'm asking people to put specific time on their schedule to check your email. So we're not going back to it 5 times through the day. We're doing it once, and there might be time you might schedule two times through the day, once in the morning, once in the evening, depending on your organization and business. It might be more than that. You're customizing this for yourself, but you're setting your own boundaries surrounding those planned tasks. The next is the unplanned tasks bucket. Unplanned tasks are just that. The things that come up throughout your workday that you could not have foreseen. Someone calling you and needing your help in problem solving something. For me, it's that leader that decided, this came up and I really do need your support. That tech issue that no one could foresee that you need to deal with. For some of us, just like all of the other blocks, this unplanned items block or bucket of time is going to be 15 minutes a day. For others, it's going to be an hour and a half every day. And this depends on where you are in your position and in the organization's development, but also it depends very heavily on your team's place in their development. So if you are supervising a team of leaders, depending on where they are in their development, they may need a good deal of support outside of their scheduled supervision. So planning for that and being able to be fluid with that, especially in the beginning, is going to be necessary. The unplanned items block of time is going to be clearly communicated to your team. So they're going to know exactly when and how to get a hold of you. So if they need some of your time during that unplanned items bucket, they're going to know, for instance, to text you so that you can dedicate some of that time to their needs. You're also going to be clearly communicating with them how to contact you if it's an emergency that one of these other buckets needs to be interrupted for. While it's not ideal, it happens. Again, more or less depending on what stage of development your team is in. So having a clear system of, you text me, for instance, text me if you want to speak at the end of the day during my unplanned items block or bucket of time, but call me if it's an emergency. Your team also will have to know how to scale emergencies, and I'm going to create a video about that in just a few. Okay, the fourth, are we on the fourth? Yes, we're in the fourth bucket of time. This is the best one, I think, but it leads right into the fifth. The next bucket of time, say hi, Abby, is the unicorn bucket. Once a quarter, give or take, you're going to take about 4 hours of your time to do something outside of work, outside of anything related to that mindset. It's going to be something invigorating, not something that's going to make you like melt into your chair and just need to nap after, but something that's going to be energizing. So think hike. For some of us, spin class. For some of us, half round of golf. It depends on you and your wants and desires, but something that's going to take you completely away from the work mindset and into this energized, invigorating activity in order to come back to work, which is really hard, but you come back to work for the second half of the day in order to do the last of the buckets, which is the long-term planning bucket of time. So once a quarter on your schedule, and this could be more or less. You can have long-term visioning plannings without the unicorn planning, without the unicorn bucket. But once a quarter, after this unicorn invigorating bucket, you're coming back to work to put that clear mind to use in being innovative, in visioning, in dreaming, but dreaming in the way that is able to be actionable. You're able to take that and turn it into a plan. I love schedule blocking. It's a weird thing to love. It helps people. It helps people to set up boundaries surrounding their time to truly respect themselves and their needs. If you want to talk more about schedule blocking, I'd love to chat about that and anything leadership related. Direct message me today. I'd love to chat.